and subscribe, you old son of a bitch. Come on now. All right, Pat, here we are, episode 9. It's Friday night. Feeling good? How you doing?
Doing wonderful.
Tell me.
Yeah, number 9 here.
Yeah. Tell me about this stupid 911 beating the glorious Viper ACR.
Well, it took him 8 years to do it. And let's see, 2 generations of Porsche 911?
Jorg Burgmeister.
I believe. When was the ACR record set? Does it give us a year?
Something tells me the ACR was driven by a guy called, like, Scooter Johnson.
You're absolutely right. It was
Lance
the
Arnold?
Viper record. The Viper record was not factory backed. It was by the Viper Club of America or
Right.
something, whatever they call themselves.
Yeah, who just shipped their cars around and, like, broke every track record.
Yeah, they're legends. And it took corporate Porsche and everybody else, frankly, that'll make a car with a manual transmission, 8 years to dethrone them.
Right, of course they probably weren't pushing to get the manual transmission record, but
no. But they sure seem to be publicizing it now.
So this thing was faster around the ring than the GTD as well, or the 918 Spider. Wow.
There's the other stuff. Was it really quicker than GTD?
That's what this says. There's the other stuff, the new stick shift GT3 beat around the ring, the 296 GTB, the 918 Spider, the GTD.
Wowzers.
Of course, the 918 Spider's getting a little long in the tooth now.
Yeah, but it's a 1,000 horsepower hypercar thing.
LMAO at the GTD. Nailed it, Logan King.
Yeah, he sure did. Wow, that's not good. I thought the GTD was quicker than that.
Yeah, so did I.
Wild.
That's pretty sweet. And this thing is... Which kind of Porsche is this? GT3?
Yeah, it's not even an RS.
Yeah, so this is probably cheaper than the GTD as well, huh?
I bet it is. Yeah.
And it's also not a Mustang, which, you know, is probably a desirable thing to people shopping for Porsches.
And it's a manual.
Yeah.
Because this is the manual record.
Right. Yeah.
Wow.
Pretty sweet. Well, you know what
that sort of puts perspective into how quick that Viper was.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah.
Because it was quicker than the GTD too 10 years ago.
Is that right?
I mean, I don't know how much we don't have times listed here. Does it say? Jorg did a 6:56.
Yeah, 7:01:03. Setting a lapped time. Nice proofreading.
A lapped.
Nice proofreading, Autopian.
They don't have time for that. They gotta burn through them.
Starting to look more like Jalopnik every day. Okay.
Every day.
Let's move on. Let's get to Crime Corner. I don't know what we've been doing this whole time. It's about time for Crime Corner.
No, Crime Corner.
Yeah, we need a Crime Corner stinger we can play right there.
Yeah, we really do.
I'll sample that and put it on a key on my keyboard over here. Crime Corner. Put it on one of those little drum pads.
I forgot all about this. Ram TRX owner tracks down... Oh, he found his own truck because the cops would not.
Yeah, he went full John Wick on it.
Yeah, he wicked them.
I mean, did he murder this guy, or did he just track it down and take it back?
Well, I think this was this man's dream truck, and somebody stole it.
Murfreesboro.
In Murfreesboro.
Murfreesboro.
He reported it to the cops.
Yep.
Nobody did anything.
Yeah, and then he saw it listed on Facebook.
They were like, leads.
Leads. They got us working in shifts.
They got us working in shifts.
Probably just used it as a toilet and moved on.
Yeah.
Cue a 9-hour search on Google Maps down every road in that vicinity. Oh, so he just found where the picture was. Holy shit. He let police in Tennessee know and flew to Nashville. You're gonna need an ambulance at this address.
He triangulated it.
He triangulated his ass. Deputies found his truck hours later, and Jonathan could presumably breathe a long sigh of relief as he drove his lost Ram home. Okay, so he didn't.
He poured over Facebook listings, didn't
Right.
he? And like,
Right.
he's
Right.
like, how many TRXs could there be? And he saw it.
Yeah.
Just amazing. What a boss.
I was envisioning him and going and sticking a Glock in some guy's face and getting the keys back, but it looks like he did the right thing and involved the police, and the police actually did something this time.
Yeah, he found some different cops.
Some goddamn Nashville, some good old boys.
Yeah, he found the Nashville cops who were just sitting around.
They're like, what?
Looking for somebody to shoot.
Yeah, they're like, what the hell you say, boy? Somebody took your TRX?
Took your T-Rex.
Oh, goddamn. Call Jimmy, call the boys.
Get in the back seat.
Get in the truck. They probably got
Get in the truck.
They probably got sheriff TRXs down there.
Okay, all right.
Brothers Con Watch Pod. Like, subscribe, yeah. All right. Mustang sales plunge by 32%. The electric Mustang Mach-E outpaces its gasoline counterpart. Hachimachi.
I never thought I'd see that.
Yeah, especially since they're the only one in the game now.
Is this between last year and this year?
Yes, and this is on the
Or like probably the first quarter of last year and the first quarter of this year, I would imagine. Yeah.
Yeah, you would assume. Okay, here's another source. I was gonna say this is on the ultra reliable Auto One News, so I hope I'm not bullshitting everybody here. But yeah, it's a shame. I mean, they're the only ones making a V8 rear drive muscle car type thing anymore, a manual one at least.
Only Americans.
Only Americans.
I
mean, what can you get? Even what can you get overseas with a V8 and a manual and rear drive?
V8 and a manual and rear drive. Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure there's something.
Gotta be something.
Gotta be
Struggling
something.
to think of it though.
Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of Lexus V8 rear drives, but not with a manual.
No more Jags.
Yeah, no
They're
more
all
Jags. I mean, BMW probably not with a manual. Most of those are straight sixes that are still have manuals.
And well, you can get a G82 M3 with a manual, but it's not a V8. I mean,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow. So
sound off in the comments if you know of a rear drive V8 manual that's not called Mustang.
maybe the Australians have an answer.
Maybe the Aussies.
It would be a GM.
Yeah,
It would
right.
be a Holden.
I mean, Holden's now defunct, aren't they?
Probably.
Is there such a thing? Was an Australian subsidiary of General Motors. It's a sad day.
Yeah.
Rear drive V8 manuals new. Does anything come up?
Aston Martin.
Oh, Aston? Yeah, okay.
I bet you I think, well...
You can buy, and the Cadillac.
Oh, okay. CT5V Blackwing, yep.
Oh, of course, the Blackwing.
Well, yep, okay. That's a good call.
Yeah. How could we forget that one?
And I suppose that's it, yeah.
I think you could get a Vantage with a manual, but you may not be able to now. I don't know.
Yeah. I think maybe they do like some hyper limited stuff with manuals, but none. I don't know if any of the mass produced stuff has manuals anymore. Who knows?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. But
let's check out this 1990s CD-ROM.
Oh yes, fire it up.
This looks like something you'd borrow from the library in about 1998.
This is how they're going to sell electric chargers.
Yeah.
What's going on? Welcome to the
What
official
up?
Dodge Garage. I'm Garrett, your guide for today.
What's up, Garrett?
This isn't just a look around, it's your
What's
chance
up,
to get
Garrett?
up close and personal with the all-new Dodge Charger Daytona.
Whoa.
Take your time. This ride's yours
This
to
is
discover.
very 1998
And hey,
CD-ROM.
while you're here,
look at
go
the,
ahead and
look
build
at that
your
video
dream
fidelity.
Charger. Start by picking the RT or the Scat Pack, then pick a color, choose an available package, and whatever you do, be sure to make it your own.
Scat pack.
On-screen help is available throughout this
So we're
experience.
sticking with the scatological theme.
Garrett, shut up, dude.
Yeah.
We
Thanks
got
for
it.
cruising by to check out the all-new
Oh my
Dodge
God,
Charger.
Garrett's on a
you can
whole new
choose from
microphone
8 incredible
now.
colors.
God, you're
Then-
loud. Okay, muted the host. Let's see the interior animation. What? It's like a Flash game.
Oh, it's so bad. Is Garrett gonna come back?
I mean,
Oh no.
whoa,
Okay.
whoa! I'm getting sick.
What the?
This
It looks
is
so shitty.
something else.
Oh, the seats fold down. That's cool.
Oh yeah, she's a goddamn pickup truck, bad. This is Cybertruck 2.0.
Well, all right. What interior package do we want?
Is there a choice for me here?
No. This is what you get.
I think you can probably just
Does-
change the light colors in the menu. Let's explore
Oh,
the
There's
exterior.
Garrett.
Yeah, I got
You-
Garrett
you-
muted.
Garrett.
I got
Yeah.
Garrett
Oh,
muted.
thank God. Hey, what's up?
What up? This is the new. I like his cool work boots.
Yeah, he's got Tim's.
Yeah, they're very
Garrett's
loose.
a cool guy.
Yeah, I mean Garrett's.
What if this? That was his first
What?
acting gig ever. He's just like he's
Oh,
been audition. He's auditioned for like 10 million things.
Yeah.
Close the door. There we go.
This is something else, dude.
Dodge was like, we're looking for a nice mixed race gentleman with a strong voice,
With a strong, deep, thunderous voice. Like, look, man.
thunderous, scat packy kind of voice.
I gotta respect him for sticking with the whole scat pack thing.
Ugh.
Even though
It's still, even though it has bear shit in the name.
I mean, it's named after a turd.
It's named after feces.
Explore
And Garrett
vehicles.
here is hawking feces.
He's a feces monger.
He is feces monger.
Let's get some more of
You
this
can choose from
sweet
8
Garrett.
incredible colors. Then give it a spin to view your Charger's classic lines from every angle. Nice choice. Now explore the package options in the area to my left.
I don't like that choice, Austin. I disagree with Garrett.
Garrett says it's a nice ludicrous.
What about the yellow?
What-
Ludicrous?
You don't want ludicrous?
Is that what it's called?
Oh yeah, it's called ludicrous.
You're shitting me.
Nope, it's right there.
Ludicrous.
Ludicrous.
Ooh, that yellow's fantastic though.
Yeah, I do like the yellow.
That's the one. Do we have to have those wheels?
I don't know if I have an option. I don't know if you can believe this, but this doesn't appear to be built very well.
Can we ask Garrett? Is there an AI?
Ugh.
Can we get an AI, Garrett?
We need Garrett to answer us like ChatGPT. And MSRP
Hey, what-
73,190. I can get you into this for 39,995.
Oh my God! $74,000.
Yeah, but they're already knocking 30 grand off these things.
Yeah, I was about to say, and you guys haven't sold many of these, have you?
Can you believe it? Even though it's $7,000 more than a Corvette.
Oh, that is tough. Or you can get an M3. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
if you need an M4, a car with a back seat, a coupe with a back seat.
Yep.
Uh,
You-
uh,
There's all kinds of stuff you could get into for $74,000. Oh, here we go.
yeah.
Select
Oh.
wheels.
Oh. Okay. All right. Well, maybe this will save it. Watch it add like 6 grand to it.
Whoa, Garrett's talking to me. Don't sneak up on me like that, Garrett, you son of a bitch.
Garrett! Jesus Christ. Will you go get us a cup of coffee and fucking shut up for a minute?
Garrett, give me a little space. Are you not going to show them to me on the car?
Oh my God.
Explore charging. Yeah, that's what I want to do. That sounds fucking exciting as shit.
Oh yeah, it does sound fun.
Hopefully it comes with some kind of adapter so I can plug this into a supercharger.
Yeah, seriously, this thing's got NACS.
Oh, I can turn the lights on and off. Very cool.
Wow.
I mean,
That is neat.
This is
That's
like
almost worth $74,000.
This reminds me so much of Myst, that computer game from the 90s. It's exactly
Everything
like
reminds you of Myst, Austin.
That's true, but especially this. But I feel like
You walk around in life just envisioning shit from Myst, and I know you do.
Yeah, from time to time, but especially right now. I mean, tell me this isn't. Look at this guy floating here. It's just like every time they had a person in Myst, and it was a really crappy old video just superimposed on a 3D graphic background like this. I mean...
Yeah, that would have been the best mystery ever in Myst. If this guy showed up trying to sell you a fucking goddamn Tesla Model 3 that's too big and shitty for $74,000.
This guy's face is like trapped inside of a book, and he's like, Alistair, you got to defeat the Tesla Model 3.
And this is what you've got to field against it.
All right, let's talk about a Dodge
tragedy.
Charger that somebody might actually want.
Oh, here we go.
I mean, this would have been something to see. Do you know where this was? Was this at like SEMA or something? Detroit Auto Show?
I assume Detroit.
What? You're booked, mister, for Grand Theft Auto. What for?
I like how he starts with what? Hold on, let's rewind. What? First line is what?
You're booked, mister.
What? Here we go.
What?
What?
You're booked, mister, for Grand Theft Auto. What for? I was bringing the car to Tom, Eric.
I was bringing a car down to Tom and Eric.
I was bringing a car down the cab.
It might look like one bad machine.
An Irish
but it's
policeman,
perfectly
huh? Where would you
legal.
find one of those?
This
Doesn't make
Charger on
any sense.
steroids is something only Dodge could build, bringing together the legendary Dodge Charger name,
The
and the
Dodge
6.1
Charger.
liter Hemi engine,
The
and the
Dodge
performance
Charger.
credentials
I mean, Michigan
of our
fucking
SRT gearbox.
rocks, dude. Bringing together the
Yeah.
famous Dodge Charger name with stereotypes about Irish policemen. You're booked,
Including
Sonny.
stuff about racist caps.
Let's do a racism and the racists. We're turning it around on them.
And then they went on to sell hundreds of thousands of those things.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I still see those all over the place. I saw one in Champaign driving around tonight.
Of course. I mean, that was the SRT, which there are of course, not nearly as many of, but, you know, think about the sales of the original Charger RT like I had compared to the Charger EV that just went on sale now.
Yeah.
It's I mean,
That Charger EV is going to be a real collector's item when they only make 2,000 of them.
it'll be like having one of those Lordstown trucks.
The Lordstown, yeah. I think there's like 20 of those.
Yeah, that'll be a Charger EV RT fully equipped.
Yeah.
No one, I mean,
Speaking of electric shitboxes they can't move, Tesla is... Tesla's inflating the mileage by 117% on Cybertrucks.
I don't think it's just Cybertrucks.
On all Teslas?
Because well, I don't know if it's all of them. We can't confirm or deny any of that.
And this is all alleged, by the way. Don't sue us, Elon. We don't have any fucking money anyway.
Yeah, take it easy, dude.
But
this
I'm gonna do an Alex Jones. I'm strictly reporting what the good people at Jalopnik are reporting. All right.
I'm only telling you what Jalopnik's telling me.
What Jalopnik is reporting.
These Jalopniks.
That the odometers are running up 117% of what they're supposed to.
Yeah. So this
amazing.
is one guy who's filed a lawsuit.
Yeah.
Said he drove X amount of miles a day, 50 miles a day or something, and as he got closer to his warranty cutoff, the amount of mileage that was racking up did not match what he was driving.
Yeah.
Is what he claims.
That is his
And
what he alleges.
and it was way more. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like he says he drove 6,000 miles in this period of time, and the Tesla said he did 13,000.
Right. I wonder.
Right as he was getting up to his warranty period. There
Right,
you go.
which
yeah,
on these-
6,000.
Which on these cars, I suppose, is probably about 10,000 miles in 1 year.
Yeah. And then we're talking about this on the Smoking Tire today as well. And there's some debate about whether or not odometers are legally required to be accurate, and whether or not, or the way in which a Tesla odometer works, because I don't think they work like a normal car.
Yeah, I imagine they probably wouldn't, since
No.
the motor is directly on the wheel and everything.
Yeah.
And all sorts of things can mess with that, like if you change the size of the tires or the gearing or whatever, all that has to be adjusted for. But,
yeah, so it's going to be an incredibly hard lawsuit to win for this guy. However,
right.
I bet he is not lying.
No, I bet he's
And
not lying either.
Tesla does not deserve the benefit of the doubt when it comes to shit like this,
Right.
because they've been guilty of it again and again and again and again.
Right.
So
I bet.
I'm sure they'll get away with it, but
I bet Ferrari is paying close attention to this.
How do you they all put their pasta down like, oh, hey, whoa.
Oh, you can sue them for lying on the odometer? In Italy?
How do we how you say do that?
They go the opposite way, though. They're like, this car
Yeah.
has only done 200 miles, and the paint's all trashed, and the leather's all cracked and everything. This car, it is brand new. It's never been driven.
It's the perfecto.
Yeah. It is the third one with this VIN number.
Ferrari's just happy for anybody to buy anything right now.
Yeah. That's all alleged, by the way. We're not saying anything about Ferrari either. So this thing's cool though, at least.
Finally moving on to some good news.
Moving on to some good news. Somebody's making something cool, actually. Are these wing mirrors off of a Pagani Huayra?
They sure look like it, don't they?
They certainly do. Oh, I love these.
Yeah.
I love these like Integrale wheels that it's got.
And look at the air intake that goes up
Yeah, the big top sniffer.
over the
Yeah.
big top sniffer.
Yeah. I've seen people put these on little Lotuses before.
Yeah.
But
So this company has taken everything to the next level. They appear to be kind of singerizing an Elise, but also safaring it at the same time.
Right. I wonder if they plan on doing more of these, or is this just like sort of to make their name, and then they're going to.
I don't think it's just an engineering exercise. I would imagine they're going to make some of them.
They're hoping that rich people are going to call them after they see this and be like, "I want you to do this to my."
Yeah. Is there any? Can you do anything other than to get in touch? Maybe we should get in touch, dude.
Yeah. Say,
The Brothers Car and Watch
Would
Pod.
you we would like to offer you the opportunity to lend this car to the Brothers Car and Watch Pod for a safari adventure.
You guys want to come on?
We would like. Actually, you're not invited on, but we would like to borrow the car for a weekend.
We'll take the car out. We'll
take-
let you know if it sucks.
We'll give it a good shakedown. We'll give you our honest opinion.
Yeah, but this thing is fucking glorious.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I love
one of
safari
the cool-
builds.
Yeah, safari builds in general are amazing, and
yeah.
resto mods, in my opinion, are amazing. Like
Right.
they're the shit they're coming out with now, all the Lancias and the even that Ferrari 355 that everybody was hating on. That I think there's a Diablo one and that Porsche 928 and the Volvo
Is that a 355 Safari build?
No. It's not a Safari. Just a resto mod.
I don't know the one you're talking about. I don't think. So this thing?
Yeah.
Oh, I have seen this. Yeah, the
Yeah.
Evoluto.
Evoluto. People talk a lot of shit about that. I mean,
Well,
I think they're
it
all
looks-
just amazing.
it looks
If I
awesome.
if I was a billionaire, my garage would just be full of these things.
What did they do? Cut some 288 vents in it and call it a day? I guess they cut some slots in here, and
Yeah, maybe so. I mean,
it looks
the interior.
pretty. It looks pretty close to the original. Modificata. Yeah, I think it looks very
Yeah.
cool. I also like those sort of Lancia Stratos copies they made out of what did they cut a few inches out of a 360 or something?
It was a 430.
430.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember what that company's called.
Me neither.
The new Lancia Stratos.
Me
Yeah.
neither, but they're certainly cool looking.
Oh, they're amazing. Yeah. And the Chimera 037 is amazing.
Oh yeah, yeah. And that the one that the sort of Integrale thing that they drove on Top Gear. If everything worked on it,
Yeah.
then it would be an Audi.
Then it would be an Audi.
Yeah, that guy
Yeah.
rocked.
That one.
Yeah, he was.
They're all so cool.
Yeah.
And I would put this Elise sort of in the category with all these. And Singer and all the 911 ones too. But I just think they're all wonderful.
Yeah, me too.
And we don't know a whole lot about this Elise, this Safari Elise, but it looks to be a pretty extensive resto mod, the whole carbon body panels, all that kind of shit that they do on all of them.
Certainly.
So it'll probably be like $400,000, but it's cool as shit either way.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to see Chris Harris driving it or whoever they give it to when it comes out. So.
Hopefully it is Chris Harris, somebody that actually drives the hell out of these cars when he tests them.
Yeah, let's hope they give it to Chris. Let's reach out to him. Get on the email list and tell him to get it to Chris.
Or the Brothers Car
We don't
Watch
want
Pod. We won't take it easy on it either. All right, let's get to some games. I've got several prepared for you. I see that you've got 2 prepared for me, but I've got more than that for you, so I'm going to selfishly host first. How's that?
Okay, yeah.
Now, I
fire away.
see that you've got a Ferrari options game prepared for me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
did.
I haven't opened that yet, so I don't know exactly how that's going to work, but I went ahead and made you a Porsche options game.
Ooh, okay.
Because as you know, Porsche can get out of hand with the options as well. Everyone
Of course.
on Renlist sitting there obsessing with getting the lime stitching on their shift boot or whatever.
Yep.
So what do you think? Ocean blue metallic with a dark blue top. This is a 4-cost option on a 911
What,
cab. This is a
What
993.
generation
It's
911
a
are we?
993.
Oh, a 993. Okay.
993 cab. Here's a picture of the paint. You can see this beautiful, excellent condition that it's in.
Woo! Somebody drove that baby.
My favorite wheels on a 911 ever. These ones right here.
Yeah. Yep. Same.
What do you think
The best one.
What do you think that ran you back in the year of 1997, year of our Lord?
97 to get that paint.
Yep.
So
And the sticker on this vehicle was $73,000
okay,
before options.
that's the base price.
Yep. If you're curious, the AM/FM radio
And
with
so-
CD player was $315.
Well, this was before PTS and
Yeah, I don't think
I'm
they
sure
did
they-
that until like
they
the
had
last 20 years, 15 years, 10 years maybe.
where you could just call a color.
Yeah, but this was a cost option. You see, ocean blue, metallic, dark blue top. I got the price whited out right here.
Oh, so the wheels were 1400.
$1444 for the wheels with cup design rims.
I bet the ocean blue metallic was $2,000.
It was $1,000.
Oh,
Really not that bad.
bargain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, getting pearlescent paint on a Honda Civic costs you like $800.
I'll tell you,
these
that options list right there is pretty hysterical compared to the Ferrari options list I've
And
got prepared for you.
It's gonna get
But
worse as
anyway.
we go on here too.
Okay, good.
Remember, this is a 993.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that would all be 4X.
Yeah. So let's talk a 2022 911 Turbo S. Retail price on this one $221,400.
Yeah. Okay.
What I want to know is, what does the Heritage Design interior cost you? So that's this right here. It's these corduroy seats. I think that's it. No, it also comes with like these
I thought,
corduroy inserts in the doors and stuff.
yeah, I thought you could also get like houndstooth
You could, but
for that too. So this guy picked corduroy.
Yeah.
It's like one or the other. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's got to be a lot.
Total vehicle price $207,000 on this bad boy.
Oh, wait a minute. Is that the? You gave me the.
I gave you the total with all the options and everything included, but here's just what the car cost you.
Okay, and the total with all the options was what? Two.
I'm not going to tell you now.
That's how my game works, by the way.
I don't want you mathing it out now.
Okay, yeah, I bet it's $5,000.
The Heritage Design interior is $7,970.
Yeah.
So pretty pricey for some corduroy pants. You want to talk pricey though? How about a 918 Spider Weissach?
Oh boy.
Now, what I want to know
Yeah.
about this car is specifically the liquid metal silver exterior paint code option.
Oh yes.
Yeah. Now you're thinking it's paint code. That's $1,000. I know what that costs. Not the case. It's going to be more than $1,000. I'll tell you that. So this is what we're looking for right here, and I know what you're thinking. This looks like every 918 I've ever seen. Isn't this the base paint? No, it's not. This is liquid metal silver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, what's that costs $26,000 there?
$26,000 for the Onyx Black silver piping. I believe that is the interior color, or some kind of some for the seats. So if that's what the seats, if that's what the seats cost, what do you think a special paint code costs? Special paint code that looks
metal silver.
Special paint code that looks exactly like the base paint.
It looks pretty shiny there.
Yeah, it's sharp looking for sure.
$65,000.
It's $63,000.
Come on.
You almost got that one down to the fucking cent. That's excellent work on that one. Great guess. Let's go to a 2006 Carrera C4S Cabrio in Guards Red over black leather. What I want to know here is what the heated seats cost you.
Ooh.
Now keep in mind this is an 06. No, you don't just get them. This is a 4-cost option.
Oh, but what did they pick seats? Because you can get sports seats, or is there a sports seat option or
anything? They
anything?
got the power seat package, which was $1,500. They got the heated front seats, and then they got the black standard leather included. So no, I don't think they got special racing seats or anything. You can see them here.
Like buckets or sports seats or anything like that.
No, I think these are just the regular
so
old
there's
seats.
probably standard seats.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a great looking car though.
But they charge you $1,500 just for power seats.
Yeah, so to move them around is $1,500. To heat them must be another $1,000. $1,000.
$1,000.
It can't be more than
Heated front seats, $480.
Oh.
Not that bad of a price, huh?
Reasonable. I mean, they should just be fucking heated for a car that was $100,000 or whatever. But
yeah, $108,000. Yeah, in 2006 money. This is before 2 financial crises.
Yeah, they were cruising at that point.
Right. So this is a V8 Cayenne GTS. I'm not sure exactly what year this was. I don't have my year ready here. I don't see it anywhere. But what I'm asking about here is the Sport Chrono package.
Ooh, a Sport Chrono. Okay.
Yeah.
On a Cayenne GTS.
Cayenne GTS. This is a V8, 4.8 liter.
So the base is 82 grand.
The base price is 82 grand. What I'm asking
What
about.
does Sport Chrono get you? Do you remember? It's the
this
little
thing right
clock
here.
on the dash.
Yeah, it's this thing right
That's
here.
it.
Well, it's like a racing timer thing.
Sure.
Yeah, it's like a lap timer.
Oh my god, that's so fucking stupid. I bet it's $1,500.
When I get my Porsche, it's gonna have the Sport Chrono option. You better believe it.
I don't care how stupid it is. I'm getting it.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay. $1,500.
It's only $270.
Wow.
I thought that was
Okay. Well then,
pretty reasonable.
that is reasonable.
Yeah.
I thought they'd bang you on that.
Yeah, I figured it would
Ferrari
be.
charge you $7 grand.
Exactly. Ferrari, it would be a five-figure option. Okay, this is a GT4 2022. What I want to know is how much is the Martini livery?
Well, that's a factory Martini livery.
That is a factory Martini livery, and not just I don't just want the Martini graphics package. What I also want is the full body Expel wrap. It may not be totally.
Okay.
It may not be factory. It may be dealer installed.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So but the Martini thing is a wrap that the dealer is putting on.
I'm assuming it was dealer installed. I can't imagine it was
Yeah.
factory. Yeah, but it is in the options list here, and it also came with
Where does it say that?
right here Martini.
Martini
graphics.
graphic package.
Yeah, and then full body
that?
Expel wrap. So that's your clear bra all over.
Okay, I bet the full body Expel wrap was $4,500, and the Martini livery was another four. Let's say 9,000 altogether.
It was 6,900 and 1,400. So you came out really close. So what's that? 79,
Oh, wow.
80, 8,300. Yeah. So you were wrong about
I
the.
sort of split half.
Yeah, you were wrong about the piece by piece numbers, but altogether you were only off by what, $700?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Wow.
So very good overall.
God damn, that Expel, that shit is so expensive.
Yeah. Yeah. You can find it at local installers for cheaper than that, but I guess they bang you out at the dealership. Okay, so this is a GT4 RS 2024 718. What I want to know on this one is what is the Weissach package cost you?
Oh, Weissach.
Yeah, the Weissach. So if you'd like to see the car, here we are. There's the big schwang.
Yeah, and the wheels,
And the wheels.
magnesium wheels,
Mag
the whole
wheels, the whole shebang-a-bang. It is the Weissach package.
shebang. I bet it's 40 grand, 40,000.
It is 13,250.
Is that all?
Pretty reasonable, huh?
Wow. Okay, see, I'm not actually shopping for these cars.
Yeah, well, who is? So this is a Taycan GTS.
Taycan.
Yeah,
Okay.
what we're looking for here is the PSCB with calipers and high gloss black. So that's the performance surface coated brake calipers or brakes with calipers. So this is not the carbon. These are the ones.
Not PCCBs, PSCBs.
Yes, these are not the carbon ceramics. These are, I think they're just iron, but they're coated with like tungsten.
Okay.
Yeah.
PSCB with calipers and high gloss black. So
Yeah.
they're
They are not carbon ceramic.
carbon brakes,
No.
but they're over standard.
They are upgraded, yeah. I believe they're normal iron, but they have like a tungsten coating on them.
Well, those can't be that much. $2 grand.
Let's see, here's your picture. And the cost is 4,400.
Wow.
Yeah.
How much do carbon ceramics cost?
Oh, I think those are like 20 grand. You want to look
To
that up?
replace, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Porsche carbon ceramic brakes cost. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure if you buy the parts off of a dealer, they're 20 grand, but I don't know what the actual
Yeah.
what it
It's a
says on the-
factory option.
Yeah.
I think Porsche still puts the cost of their options on their
That's
configurator.
Do they?
I think they do.
Let's see.
Because they were talking about it on the Cars and Bids podcast the other day. All the other manufacturers don't. Maybe they stopped doing it because people make fun of them because shit costs so much.
Let's see. Wheels.
Like if you go
seats.
configure a Ferrari, you
Yeah.
don't know how much it costs.
Even when you buy the Ferrari and look at the Monroney label, it's just like other options, 70 grand. Where do I find
like-
that? Wheel sets. Exterior, interior technology, performance, power steering plus axle lift, dynamic chassis control, sport tachometer, PCCB, 10,680.
10 grand.
Yeah. So I bet it's probably more like 20 grand if you want to replace them, but to
Yeah.
do the sticker, it's under 11. So
Okay.
really not that bad. I wouldn't say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy paid 5 grand for not ceramic brakes, some sort of.
Yeah. Tungsten
I mean,
coated.
what the hell? Yeah, I don't even see that option. Is that a Taycan only thing?
I think maybe they don't offer it at all anymore. That one was a few years old, I believe. But anyway, I think you did pretty well on that, Patty.
I was in the ballpark on a couple of things.
Yeah. So let's see somebody do not so well. That'll be me on the Ferrari option game coming up here.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I've structured this a bit differently for you.
Okay.
So go ahead and open it up.
Okay, let's see these Ferrari options. Let's see how insane it is.
Okay.
So what do you got for me first
So-
here, Patty?
Okay, it's a 48 Spider.
Yep.
But here's my plan for this game, or this is how I thought about it.
Okay.
So I'm giving you the base price up there,
Yeah.
the MSRP, $291,
Yeah.
and you're gonna give me what you think the total price is after all these options.
After all these options. Okay.
Yeah. Now, notice on this one, and you brought it up earlier.
Yeah. Other
Yeah.
options
Other options can be a massive number.
can be 70
So
grand.
if you-
Yeah.
If you scroll down to slide 2, at least on this one, I've given you, they put these plaques in the back of the car that
Yeah.
shows every option that it actually has.
Oh man.
So on
Colored
this one,
steering wheel.
Yeah, you can see this is a tailor-made car. Yeah, Ferrari tailor-made is like Porsche Sonderwunsch or Lamborghini, whatever they call it.
Yeah.
It's like you've got them that they'll do whatever you want, basically.
Right.
So that's what this 488 was. This guy
Oh.
did literally everything that he possibly could.
And how many of these do they make? Do you know?
How many tailor-made cars?
Yeah. Like, what percent of 488s are tailor-made, would you say?
I don't know. I have no idea. Not very many.
Right. Less than 1%?
Yeah, I would say probably less than 5%. I don't know.
Oh my god. Yeah.
But he's got, look, the dark green metallic. Everything is custom.
Yeah. Do I have a picture of the car, or is the next slide the total?
The next slide is the total. I didn't put a picture of the car. I should have done that. I believe this was on. It was on Bring a Trip, but if you look it up, you're going to see the price.
see the price,
We can look
yeah.
it up afterwards. Yeah, it is a stunning fucking car.
And you want to know what the sticker was down here, the total MSRP.
I want to know what you think the total is. Yeah,
Oof.
if the base is 291.
291. I bet it was 600,000 for the total.
Okay,
550.
that's pretty close.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
we'll
less
give
than
that
I
to you.
figured. Less than I figured. Other options, $172,000.
172,000.
Wow.
But for your next few pages won't be this crazy, so you may want to have a look at some of those options.
Okay, so is this one going to have another page for me to look at, or if I scroll down, is it going to give it away?
No, this one will have another page. It's got other options. I put a note on one of them because it had other options, but it didn't have the plaque listed, so I just left the total in for the other options. But
Okay.
this one has it. This one has another page.
So I can scroll to the next page. Okay.
You can, yeah.
Let's see. Adaptive headlights, leather upholstery, black air vent, yellow brake calipers, front part of front bumper in carbon fibre. Oh man. Side bumper carbon, rear diffuser carbon. So yeah, these are all thousands each. Exterior sill kick and carbon, I bet that's like $5,000 for 2 foot by
Yeah.
3 inches of rocker panel in carbon.
Any carbon.
Suspension lifter, I bet that's 15 grand.
High power, hi-fi.
Carbon fiber front wing, Scuderia Ferrari shields, Ferrari historical colors. All right, now what's the base price?
My
of this car?
favorite is the
400.
last one. Surround view. That's a 360 camera, which you get standard on a
on a
fucking
Kia Soul.
yeah,
Yeah.
a Telluride
On
or
a
whatever.
Hyundai Palisade. Yeah.
That's $6 grand.
Yeah, it's probably at least that. And this is a $400,000 car to begin with. This is an 812.
GTS.
Yeah.
Convertible 812.
Oh, okay. I'm glad you said that. That GTS wouldn't have been registered with me, but that makes sense. GTS, 400K. Okay, I bet with all this stuff on there, I bet it's 625,000. 523,000. Okay.
Yeah. This was much more. That 488 was crazy. I
Yeah.
put that thing on there to kind of throw you off the trail a little bit. But
Yeah.
look at every option on just the first list there. Everything is 4 digits.
Oh yeah, except for the colored inner details. I imagine that's like the stitching on the wheel or something. Leather central
Leather.
tunnel.
That's $1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
$8,000
Gosh,
for the carbon fiber dashboard inserts.
all this shit. I picked just a bunch of crazy high option cars because
Yeah.
these guys are buying these things just so that they can get on the list to buy an F80 or whatever. Like,
Right.
and
And
it's
if
just
you
insane.
and if you just try and buy
Yeah.
one with no options, they just give it back to you and say, "Try again.
It's Saudi.
Sorry, we looking for somebody who's going to spend some money." So this
That
is a
is
430.
For this distinguished gentleman here.
Yeah. A 430 in 2008. Is it a stick? 6-speed
it is a stick.
longitudinal gearbox. Yeah.
It's a stick. So which was a no cost option.
Yeah, my
it
man.
looked like.
Yep.
It's not on the list.
All right, it's included.
This
The F1 gearbox is
guy
probably
is-
like 30 grand.
this guy is the only one on this list that made money.
Yeah, he's the only one with a valuable car today.
And his options list is very thin.
Yeah, there's no
He's
other
got
options.
he got a fire extinguisher and the external Scuderia shields, which those are expensive.
Yeah, the painted on ones, I assume those are.
Either that or the badges on the outside. Either one, they're both expensive.
The
but-
ones right there on the front fender.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
interesting. Okay,
And
so this
and he got challenge wheels. Those are expensive too.
so this one does not have a next page for me to look at.
That's it. This
Okay.
is all the options on this one.
Okay.
Yep.
So I bet this one is fairly affordable. Upholstered top. Is it a convertible? It says a 430 coupe. What's upholstered top mean? Is that a Landau?
Well, that's a Landau. That would be amazing.
That'd be awesome.
That's up for interpretation. I don't know what the hell that means. Maybe the headliner?
And it comes with electrically operated seats. I'll alert the media.
No, he optioned that.
Yeah, so,
That
yeah,
comes
excuse me.
with those.
Optioned with electrically operated seats. Okay,
Yeah.
carbon fiber for driving zone. I bet that's 7 grand or so. Well, maybe not in 2008, 5 grand, but I bet everything else here is pretty cheap. So I bet we're looking at, I don't know, 220. 211. Yeah, see? You could
Oh, I was
reasonable.
I thought it was 220. I was like,
Yeah.
shit, he's spot on that one. Yeah, this guy, and yeah, I believe this car sold for $400,000 on Bring a Trailer.
Oh, yeah, worth every penny. Stick 430, let's go. Okay, so this is
The
a
best stick 430.
Yeah, so this is a California T.
Cal T.
Yeah, it does have other options, and you've let me know how much the other options were on this one, so I appreciate you doing that.
Yeah, because there was no, he didn't have a picture
He
of
didn't
the plaque.
have the plate.
Or
Yeah.
This was before they started doing the plaques, maybe.
Okay. So we're looking at about 210 plus all this crap. So let's see, what do we
Yeah.
got? We got the Silk Hicks in carbon. There's 4 grand right there. Painted brake calipers. That's probably 4 grand for a little bit of red paint. The Daytona style seats. That actually is a fairly costly option. That's a
That's
few
a cool
thousand.
option, though.
It is
You
a
gotta
cool
do
option.
that.
Yeah, that's one that I would get if I was optioning my
Yeah,
fancy Ferrari.
I would check that box for sure.
Yeah,
Yep.
Scud shields. So these are the painted on shields, I imagine. 2
Mhm.
grand. Color upon request for piping. I imagine that's stitching.
Either that or the guy got his wife piped.
or the dealership piped his wife down.
The-
We piped down your wife
But
for $3,000.
they had to know what color she was first to make sure.
For
They're
3,000,
Italians.
for 3,000, we pipe your wife if we like the color of her.
If we like how it got.
or or stitched on headrest. That's probably $10,000.
Yeah, I assume that's 100 grand.
Okay, so we're looking at 210 plus all this stuff. I bet we're looking at 250 for this car out the door. 251.
Whoa! Look at this guy.
Not
I mean,
bad.
that's a 1% guess there.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, less than
nice.
quarter of 1%. Right now we've got a 458 Speciale. And resale red. 291 is the base. 590 for other options. Isn't that interesting? What the fuck could that be?
Look at that.
That's like they gave you coffee when you were at the dealer.
Yeah, that was he got his boots polished or something.
Fascinating. 7-speed F1 dual clutch transmission. That's right. This is the first dual clutch car, isn't it? The 458.
Yeah. No more Manuels.
Manuel. No more single clutch slop box. Okay. Carbon fibre front flaps. What is that? Is that like a front splitter? Is that the mustaches up front?
Yeah, maybe the
The front wings
what
that
are they-
kind of get pulled down as you're moving?
yeah, what do they call those things?
I don't know. I
On
call
the
them the
side-
mustaches.
On the
Splitters?
sides of the bumpers. The splitter goes underneath.
Yeah.
Dive planes or I don't know. what
I call
term
them
is.
the mustache. But I'm
Either
assuming...
way, this guy got him in carbon fiber.
Yeah, and I imagine that's not a cheap option, especially since those are aero items. Those have to
Yeah,
be
and
more rigid than
the first-
the
first
rocker
time he
pants.
drives it, he's gonna hit a fucking stick and smack him.
Yeah, and totally shatter it and be out
Yeah.
$8,000. Titanium sport exhaust. That's going to be expensive
Woo!
to maintain, I have a feeling. Horse
It'll
stitch
sound
on
good, though.
headrest. Yeah, it's going to sound sweet.
Oh, how much do you think parking sensors?
Rear parking sensors. Well, this was 2015 when a Kia Telluride had rear parking sensors. So, oh, suspension lift. That's going to be a big one.
You know what makes me sad is we haven't seen Apple CarPlay on this at all. But
No.
at this time,
It was
Apple CarPlay costs like $4,000.
yeah.
As we all know.
2015, it probably wasn't available.
Yeah. When did it come out?
2014 is when a lot of like Western cars started getting it, but you know Ferrari. I think didn't they offer the 458 with a iPod Touch built into the dashboard?
I don't know.
No, I think that was the 430. Have you never seen that?
No. Was there a 430 with a built-in iPod Touch?
Maybe it wasn't a 430. Yeah, 430 SCAD. There it is.
You're kidding me.
Factory option. Yeah. There she is. There it is in your 16M Scuderia leather-lined box. Yep. Factory iPod Touch. One of my favorite all-time factory options for the Ferrari was the iPod Touch. right up there with the
amazing.
Right up there with the F40 shoes.
Yeah, the F40 shoes, of course, are the best. I almost picked the 16M for this game. I had no idea. Can you imagine if that was on there?
That'd be so awesome. iPod Touch.
The
$18,000.
iPod Touch was $400. Yeah, it's like it's like $3,500 or whatever. Okay.
All right. So it was the F50 that had the shoes.
F50 was the shoes.
F50,
right,
yeah, and it also had the little rack for your roof that you could put it in, the little wheelie cart case for the roof. Yeah. Okay, I'll quit wasting time. So we're looking at 291. I bet the suspension lifter is the big one here, and there's
got nose lift,
and the carbon pieces
and the painted stripe.
Oh, a painted stripe.
stripe.
I didn't even see that. And the titanium exhaust. Okay, there's some big ones here. I'm gonna say this is 365,000. 343,000. Okay.
Yeah, we'll give that to you. That's pretty good.
Maybe when I calculate these, I'll do the options cost percent, not the total price.
I gave that to you at the end. The racing stripe is far and away the most expensive option.
Yeah. Yeah.
$12,000 for the racing stripe.
The suspension lift is only 6,200. I really figured that was more like this, 12,000. Same for the carbon fiber mustache.
Yeah. All the what's that 4,300?
4,300 carbon fiber mustache front flaps.
Oh, the front flaps. Those are the Kristen Scott Thomas's cheekbones.
Kristen Scott Thomas's cheekbones. Yeah. Let's see. 458 Speciale front flaps. There they are. Yep. That's what we were thinking of. The mustachio.
The mustache. Yeah.
It's how you know that he's a fancy Italian man. My name is Stefano. I am an Italian man.
I am an Italian man.
The character of Stefano was, I'm pretty sure, based on a 458 Speciale. Okay. Well, that was fun, Patty. Thank you so much for preparing that for me.
Of course. I've got another one for you if you would have hit me with another one of yours first.
I'll hit you with one, and then we'll go check yours out. I'm very excited for that one, for the special editions game. I don't think I'm going to get a single one of those, I have a feeling.
Oh, yes you will. I picked some easy ones.
Okay.
Some of them are ridiculous.
I've got a few options here. I'll let you choose what you want to play next, okay?
All right.
So I've got one that's concept cars. I've got one that's silhouettes, so it's like the car is cut out, and I want you to tell me what it is based on the shape. And I've got another zoom-in game where it's a zoomed-in little piece of the car, and I want you to tell me what the whole car is. Which of those would you like to play next?
Oh, man, I want to play concept cars.
Concept cars. Now, these are all cars that I recognized. I'm not going to say that I would instantly know what they are, but ones that I recognized.
Well, that looks like a C3 Corvette.
It looks like a C3 Corvette, but I'm looking for what it is.
The actual name of it.
The actual name of it. Maybe I'll give you a half point for the make, if you can come up with the make. It's not a Chevy, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. GM, so it's probably a Pontiac. What are they? I don't know what they called it. The Growler.
It's not the Growler, unfortunately. It is the Banshee.
Is it Pontiac, though?
Yeah, it is Pontiac.
Yeah.
I'll give you the half point for Pontiac. This one actually came up for sale. It showed up at like a random Kia dealer a few years ago.
Wow.
Yeah, somebody like traded it in on a Telluride. And the Kia dealer was asking like 300 grand for this thing. But this
Wow.
was a functional car, a driver. This one
Very
right
cool.
here is also very cool. And if you don't know what this one is, you might be able to guess just based on how it looks. I'll give you another half point if you can get the make on this one.
Yeah, I've seen this.
I think you can probably get the make from the. I bet you can get the make from the design language, and I bet if you think about it real hard, you could get the model from the design language, which may not make much sense now, but it'll make sense once I reveal it.
It's a Chrysler or a Plymouth.
I'll give it to you. It's Chrysler. You can tell by
Does it
that
kinda
sniffer all day long.
Kind of looks like a Prowler.
It does kind of look like a
Right.
Prowler.
It's a Prowler with fairings.
Do you have a guess for me on this one? Better than It's not Prowler. I'll give you a hint. I'll give you a hint. It's named after a really expensive car from the 1930s that it's sort of modeled after in terms of design.
A Chrysler Atlantique.
I'll give it to you. Atlantic.
Oh, it should be Atlantique.
It should be, but it's Atlantic. This is what we call it over here, okay? We call it Atlantic over here.
Yeah, it does look like the Bugatti, the window shape
Yeah.
and all that. Yeah, that's cool.
It's clearly inspired by the Bugatti.
Yeah, I almost thought it was a Bugatti concept when it first came up, but
Yeah.
I had no idea. But that thing looks way too shitty.
Way too shitty to be a Bugatti. Okay, so on this one, I'll be looking for the actual model name, but there's another name that this is called that I'll give it to you if you can come up with that. It's based, and the other name that people call this thing is based on a movie that it was featured in back in the 90s.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
IndyCar World Series.
Yeah, this is a mid-engine car. It makes like 500
Sponsored
horsepower.
by PPG.
PPG, the Porter Paint Group, baby. Let's talk to me. You can see it's got a big intake over here because it's mid-engined. It was twin turbo. It made huge power for the time, like, I don't know, 500-600 horsepower, something like that.
I've never seen this car before.
Okay.
Oh my god. Well,
I'm glad
it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you were going to get it.
I wasn't going to get it.
Yeah, this is
Wow,
the Dodge
this is so-
M4S.
Man,
The movie it was in was called Wraith, and it was like the hero car, and you know.
Yeah. Never seen the movie, never heard of the car.
What
Wow.
about this one? You know this one. You've seen this one before.
I have seen it before.
Yeah. Almost reminds me of the Clockwork Orange car, the Probe.
Yeah.
The Probe is what it's called in real life, but the Durango is what Alex and his droogies call it in Clockwork Orange.
This one looks like an Italian.
It's very Italian.
Like,
I'll tell you that.
Gandini or something.
Yep, you're very much on the right track. We'll give you another half point if you can get the make.
Lancia. No, it's not the Stratos Zero. That's a different one.
It's not the Stratos Zero, no. And it was designed by one of the famous Italian design houses, but that's not what I'm looking for the brand. I'm looking for the brand that it was designed for.
Yeah.
Do you have a guess?
No, I don't. I'm not gonna waste any more time.
So, so this is the
what
Ferrari
is it?
Modulo.
Who designed this?
This is a Pininfarina. You can actually see
Pininfarina,
the Pininfarina badge back here.
Yep.
And then the
Yeah.
Ferrari badge right here. The Pininfarina badge I left on the masked out one, but I did mask out the Ferrari badge up there. Coming up next, you probably recognize this one.
Is that Ferrari Unos?
You've got the make. It is a Ferrari, And you're close. It's not Unos. But I think you're on the right track. I'll give you one more guess at the name. You're close to the name.
The Unos, I think, is a Brunei car.
This is also a Brunei car. This is a concept, but the Sultan actually has 2 or 3 of these. But it's
Mythos.
not Mythos. Yep, got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about this one?
Ooh. This I have no fucking idea.
Oh, you don't know this car?
No, I've never seen this before.
So
It kind of looks like an NSX.
This is a real car. It's a driver. You're on the right track. It's built to compete with the NSX, but it's not a Honda. Do you have a guess at the make? Then you're on the right track.
Ford.
This is the Nissan Mid 4 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they made 2 of these. The first one looks a little less cool. But, yeah, it's mid-engine, definitely an NSX competitor, successor, attempt at a competitor. And this is a real driver. So, yeah, very cool.
Yeah.
And what about this one?
Oh, that's the that's the Lancia I was talking about. That's the
Say it.
Stratos Zero.
Stratos Zero. Very nice.
A second ago.
Yeah, I was gonna say when you
I
said
thought
that.
the other one was.
When you said that earlier, I was like,
Yeah.
no,
Let's
not
hope he
that.
has another beer between then and now.
Go ahead, have a beer. Let's come back to this.
Which I almost did.
What about this guy?
Is that the shit? What's that? Audi or Volkswagen PX era?
Yep.
The Nardo?
The W12 Nardo. I'll give that to you.
Yeah.
Nardo or VW. Very cool. All right.
Extremely cool.
Yeah. That's all I got for you on those. You did very well on that one.
All right.
Not too shabby. Oh, let me tell you something. That wasn't too bad. Not too bad at all.
Yeah, I got more than I thought I would.
Yeah. All right.
There's some tough ones there, though.
Speaking of not getting anything, let's check out the special editions you've prepped for me. I have a feeling this one is going to be rough. Okay,
Well,
so you started me out with an easy one. This is the Nautica Villager.
of course.
Yeah, I mean, anyone who's a Matt Farah fan's going to know this one. This is one that I specifically left off of the game for you because I knew that you'd just be like, obviously, Nautica Villager.
Oh, yeah, look at it, though.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. I love it. It's fantastic. I mean, good-looking van to begin with.
Mm.
And I love
nice van.
And I love the two-tone style and the nautical logos all over it. It's just perfect.
The white. And the white alloys.
Okay, this is a Renault Clio. I'm gonna assume I don't know it immediately, but I'm gonna assume this is the Williams Clio.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got it.
Yeah. Okay. I wasn't sure about that one, but I knew that the Williams Clio existed.
One of the coolest cars ever.
Oh, this is a 300. Shit. I mean, I think I know this in the back of my mind, but God, it's not Mark Cross. It's one of those guys, though. It's like a male fashion designer.
Yeah.
Fuck. What is his name? Oh man, I could sit here for 15 minutes. I'm probably not gonna think of it. Shit. What? I want to say Julian Casablancas, lead singer of The Strokes.
That's the right amount of syllables.
Yeah. Man.
I wish I could give you hints, but I don't know shit about the guy.
Yeah, shit. It's in my head somewhere, but I don't think I'm gonna dig it up in any reasonable amount of time. Fuck. Man, this is disappointing because I do know this one.
Yeah.
John
Remember
Varvatos.
it.
John Varvatos. Fuck. Yeah, not Julian Casablancas. Even though I bet he would make a pretty cool one. Oh, look at this. Is this the Fiat 500 Gucci?
Oh.
Gucci
Final answer?
500. Yeah.
Yes.
500
one.
by Gucci.
But I don't know if I would have got that one.
Yeah. Can I tell you how I got it? It says Gucci
It
right
says
there.
Gucci.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you'd be able to read that or not.
I mean, I can barely read it, but I sort of, use context clues. I was like,
Yeah.
I bet that says Gucci.
I debated on whether or not to scrub that out. But
All right.
yeah, this one's insane.
Yeah, I don't know this one. This is a Chevy Venture.
Yeah.
And
I'm glad you got that.
I don't know any special edition Chevy Ventures. Yeah, I don't even think I have a guess on this one. This is the Chevy Venture by Hermes. Warner Brothers edition. What the hell? Oh, I see. Wow. It's got rear climate, though. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Warner Brothers edition.
They were struggling to sell those fucking things,
What
and they
the fuck?
they did a Bugs Bunny one.
Yeah.
Insane. Yeah,
That
I
is-
found a bunch of like articles on it and stuff, and ones for sale. They're not collectible.
That is insane.
Yeah. The WB.
Yeah, okay. So this is a Bugatti Veyron.
Mhm.
I didn't know they did special editions of these. I bet this
Oh,
one is
there's-
by Hermes or something like that. Probably not Neiman Marcus. Neiman Marcus is not up, not classy enough for the Bugatti, I
In
reckon.
the catalog.
Yeah. Yeah, they sell 50 of them out of the catalog every year. Man, I feel like I should guess Hermes again, but more seriously on this one. Ah, shit. It's probably something like that, or Louis Vuitton, maybe? Fuck, I really don't know. Or Burberry?
We're gonna need one. We're gonna need one of the two. Or three.
Give me Louis Vuitton. Oh, Baron Hermes. God damn it! Changed it at the last second. Man, that one hurts. That was my first
that one
guess.
stinks.
The first instinct is usually the correct one. That is not me. That is Nietzsche.
That's not neither as Nietzsche.
Okay, this is a Fiat 500 Abarth.
Yeah.
And it's a special edition one, and I didn't know they had special edition ones, but I'm going to assume it's something Italian.
Sure.
I see there's a little badge here on the fender. I don't know what that badge is. It looks like a Trans
There would
Am.
be.
Looks like a TA badge.
There would be. I think that's just the Abarth badge.
Oh, is it? I mean, I see that it's got this sort of dual coloration of that. Okay.
You may notice the differentiated paint color right under that badge because I scrubbed something out there.
Oh, interesting. No, I didn't notice it. Excellent Photoshop work, or very low-res JPEG, one or the other, or both.
Yeah, I did in paint.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna assume it's Italian again.
I'm surprised you don't know about these.
Yeah, this one I should probably know, huh? But yet I don't.
This is one of the coolest ones.
Yeah, I suppose it probably is. I'm really blanking. The Dolce & Gabbana Fiat 500. A Ferrari dealer's edition? What
So
the fuck?
this, you see the badge there?
Yeah, I see it now.
Yeah, and it's painted in Russell Corsa with the Scuderia stripes on the front. The story with these is that they gave them to Ferrari dealers when they were new, so that when people brought their Ferraris in for service, they could drive these things around.
Right.
And now there's a bunch of them that are circulating around for sale, and they're really expensive. And
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
yeah,
There's the Ferrari badge painted on.
it's painted. Yep.
Wow. That's pretty fucking sweet. So
Yeah,
instead
pretty
of
cool.
so instead of costing like $4,000 like these normally do, it's probably like 25.
That's the value of the whole car. Yeah.
Right. Oh, well, that was fun. I wish I had done better, but wow. Interesting. All right, you up to do one more?
Yeah.
All right.
Lay it on me.
Which one would you like to do? I'll give you the option. So you've got the silhouette game, and you've got the zoomed in pictures game. Or you can do them both if you want.
Silhouette game.
Silhouette game. At least first the silhouette game. Do you recognize
Oh.
what this little guy is?
Oh. This is already very difficult.
Are you instantly regretting the silhouette game?
Instant regret.
Instant regret. There's some clues here.
Yeah. The aerial on the back
Yep.
sticking up.
Yep.
That's like the one on my car is an Alpha.
It is not an Alpha. It's a 1M.
Oh, 1M.
Yep. Admit I was a little cruel with that one. It's a bit more of an isometric sort of angle.
Yeah. Kind of a
I'll try and get you a little bit more direct. Like, what do you think
kind of
that
blobby
is?
car. Give me something with a big wing. Oh, it's a 911 of some kind?
Yeah,
And maybe it's not.
do you have a guess at a generation?
It's 996. That's it. 996.
Nailed it. It's a Carrera 4S, but
Yeah!
we'll give you 996. I don't think the Carrera 4S looks any different.
I was gonna say
base.
turbo, but it's a 4S, so it has the wide body like a turbo. So
Yep. We would have accepted turbo. What about this?
Hmm.
Huge pert rack.
A huge pert rack.
Big old blue eyes.
It's square and
long.
she's long.
There's a big hint here. I don't know if you've seen it yet.
Side exhaust. Is that what that is? Oh, a mirror on the front. So it's Japanese.
Yeah.
But it doesn't look like an early Skyline.
Looks a little long to be a Skyline, don't you think?
It sure does. That's the extent of my knowledge of Japanese cars.
Like maybe something you sit in the back of.
Oh, it's a Century.
Yeah, it's a Century V12.
Yeah, well, you handed that one to me.
Yeah, I gave you some help on that one. I don't think you're getting the point on that one. What about this?
No. The WRX hatchback?
Nikkei.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should
Should have got it from this
window
little
window wing.
The windy wing, yeah. That's the big hint on that one. Alright, what about this one? It's got a radio. What's a big hint?
And a giant aerial.
Yeah. It's a car you'd want to take to the beach, isn't it?
Is it a Lexus SC430 again?
I do like to put those in here, don't I? It's a Mr. 2.
Oh, Mr. 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's tough.
I don't blame you for guessing. I do like to put the SC430 in these, don't I?
And it's very similarly shaped.
Definitely.
Oh, that's a Pajero Evo.
Yeah, yeah. You knew the cat ears immediately. Yeah. I mean, that's really why I picked that one. Big giant cat ears.
Yeah. Yeah.
What about this one?
Kind of looks like an R32. Yeah, I think that's my guess. R32.
And it's a damn good one.
Yeah.
And it's a very good one. Alright, what about this bad boy?
Oh, that's a what are they called?
Say it.
Big V8 American wagon.
Yep.
God damn it. The name is eluding me.
Rain Man was an excellent driver in one of them.
Roadmaster. Roadmaster wagon.
Buick Roadmaster, yeah. Thank God I got the fucking rose bushes!
Did you fart, Ray?
Did you fucking fart?
Did you fucking fart?
What do you think this says?
T-Bird.
Yeah, you know I love to put the T-Bird in there. Always gotta have a T-Bird.
Yeah.
What about this one?
That I would say is an XJ8 or a DB7. One of the two.
It's an XK8, but I'll give it to
Oh, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Not XJ8.
you. Yeah, I know what you meant.
XJ8 is the
one that
the big sedan.
Yeah.
XK8.
I know
or
you
DB7.
didn't. I know you didn't mean XJ8. Yeah, I'll give that.
DB7 would have. DB7 is the same thing.
DB7 is pretty much identical.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're on a roll. Let's do the zoom in game while we're at it. See how you do at that.
All right.
What's this?
I mean, my gut reaction is a Fiat 500. I think that's all I got.
And it's a very good guess.
Yeah!
It's actually a 500e, but we'll give it to you. Same thing.
Yeah. Come on. They're going to have the same headlight.
What about that?
Oh. What is that?
Pretty sweet, whatever it is.
Yeah, it's bitchin'. Got some haunches on it.
I think I might like me one of these, whatever it is.
Yeah.
I might
I'd like to have me one of these. It looks like what I would do to a Ferrari 308 restomod.
Show me what Pat would do to a Ferrari 308 restomod.
Show me. But it's not a 308, obviously.
It's a Ring Brothers 308.
Yeah, it's a Ring Brothers 308. Yes.
We're gonna need a guess.
Roof. God damn. What is it? I got nothing. Ring Brothers 308. What is it?
It's a 575 Super America.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Also known as the Ring Brothers 308.
Also,
I mean, that's the perfect car.
It's the gentleman's Ring Brothers 308. What about that?
That looks like a Cayman GT4 or Spider RS. Not a Spider RS, just a 718 Spider.
I'll tell you
Or
what.
Cayman GT4.
A million
Boxster.
718 owners just cried out in anger.
Ah!
The plastic door handle. It's the Honda Beat.
It's the Honda Beat, yeah.
The glorious, glorious Honda Beat. I really want me one of those.
Pull me up never mind. Don't do it.
Okay. What about this? Something that's quality.
Fixed flip-up headlights. Is it a 037, like a Stradale street version of an 037?
Close. It is a Series 3 Turbo.
Lowest at least.
Esprit.
I mean, Esprit, yeah.
Yeah, Series 3 Esprit. But close. I can see where you're coming from with that.
Yeah, same era.
Speaking of flip-up headlights.
More pop-ups.
More pop-ups. So it's not a 718.
I don't know. I'm thinking what would the Nissan have been at that time? A 280SX or
280ZX?
ZX?
You're close. It's Japanese. That's an FC.
RX-7. Damn it! I should have said it. That was my next guess.
Yeah. FC RX-7. What about this guy?
Well, that's an i8.
Nailed it, yeah. Easy one.
Yeah.
What about that?
That's a Shelby Series 1.
Yeah, Shelby Series 1. Very good. Very good. What about this? It is two-tone, but it's not a Rolls Royce, I'll tell you that.
It is two-tone.
But it is not a Maybach.
And a fixed wing that doesn't do anything.
Fixed wing that does nothing.
My mind is going Subaru SVX again.
That's a good place to go.
Yes!
That's a good place for the mind to go.
It is an SVX.
What about this?
Got a little door handle.
It's got a little ass door handle. With your little ass door handle.
With your tiny door handles.
Yeah.
There'll be tariffs on those. Gotta throw it in.
I gotta be careful doing it too much. We got flagged for political messaging on the last video.
Oh no.
It's like we can't advertise your video because of your political messaging. It's like, okay.
God forbid they pull the ads.
Right, because of our extreme pro-Trump podcast.
God damn it, is it an MR2?
You're gonna kick yourself on this one.
Yeah, I know I am.
XJ220.
Oh, an XJ220.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Got one more for you.
You can make one of those out of an MR2.
You could make a sweet MR2 out of one of those.
Yeah.
What about this one?
Easily. I'm thinking. I'm thinking Alpha. Fuck me. The one that Clarkston had.
Oh, a
it's probably not right.
GTV6?
Yeah, GTV6.
It is a Z31 300ZX. I put this little inset picture in there since this picture doesn't really tell you much about it.
Yeah. Well, I saw the sloped rear roof and the.
Yeah, GTV6 not a terrible choice. No, you were on the right track for sure. Oh well, you did pretty well on that one.
Yeah, those are tough.
Yeah, I gave you some toughies in there.
Yep.
Oh well, I'm not here to take it easy on you, you know.
No, as you shouldn't be.
All right, we got a couple listings we could go through.
Oh yeah, we did post some listings.
Yep.
Let's have a look.
Let's not use Microsoft Edge. What are we talking about here? So this right here is a 95 ZR1 in the correct teal.
Aquamarine blue.
Yeah,
I
and
believe.
sold for
Is
$60K.
$60K.
Hachi machi. These things are getting some real cash now.
Yeah. Now, when I saw this car, I immediately was like, "Oh, that's a cool looking ZR1."
Yeah.
Because it's a rare color,
Right.
and I don't think I've ever seen one in that color before.
No, but it feels like the correct color based on the era.
Yeah, absolutely. So
Yeah.
then this led me to look at other ZR1 listings, because any C4 just seems like, oh, that's maybe a cool vintage sports car that I could maybe buy someday.
Yeah.
And that is not the case, because go ahead and search C4 ZR1 up there.
Yeah, they're getting up there. I mean, you can get 70K for that one.
It's the 40th anniversary. These 40th anniversaries are high dollars.
This
Oh, that
was-
one's 20.
Well, it didn't sell.
And no sale at 20. Did it have miles? What's up with this one?
135,000 miles.
Ooh, yeah. Okay.
Somebody actually enjoyed this one.
Somebody drove the piss out of this one.
Good for them.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Or her.
With the crazy engine designed by Lotus, first dual overhead cam, Chevy small block design, built by Mercury Marine. Well, the intake runners at least built by Mercury Marine. King of the Hill, adjustable suspension, tuned by Lotus, all that good stuff. I mean, what's more to say about the C4ZR1 other than it doesn't have the cool dash? That's my only issue with these. Look at that red interior. Holy shit.
And this one's a Targa. Were
Yeah.
they all Targas?
I think so. I don't think you can get them in convertible, if that's what you mean. Or are you asking
No,
whether
I
fixed
mean-
roof?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they did fixed roof ones in the modern era until the C5Z06, and then the C6Z06 and C6ZR1 are all fixed roof. C5 you could also get as just a fixed roof coupe, even if it wasn't a Z. You could get a base model that was fixed roof.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, C5 FRC they call it, fixed roof coupe. The rarest of all, but it looks like a Z with this kind of notchback shape to it.
Yep.
Yeah. So you could get the base models that way, but all the Zs were that way. All the Zs were that way on the C6s as well. But back on the C4, in the glory days, they were all Targa, baby. Of course, the target top is a little annoying on the C4. You need like you need a wrench to take it off there.
How much did this one sell for?
This one sold for 34.
34 with clearly, I mean, some pretty sick aftermarket paint, but aftermarket paint nonetheless.
Yeah. Polo green metallic 2. Is this aftermarket?
There's no way that's factory.
They sold a lot of. They had several different green C4 colors you could get. And green over tan, that's. I mean, come on, what could be better?
Yeah, it's fantastic, but I think that with that crazy looking bass boat metallic.
I don't know if it's bass boat metallic. Polo green and polo green 2. Polo green was first available in 1991 and was very dark. Polo green is a little bit lighter. These are factory paint options, baby. Factory. Polo green base coat. Polo green metallic. Polo green. Polo green ZR1. That's all factory, baby.
I'll be damned.
Yeah. Now, you know, the C7 you could, of course, get in a lime rock green. My favorite color for the C7, especially over Kalahari interior. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet combo. Except for maybe the Black Rose Metallic is the other one I really like of C7 colors.
The purpley one.
Yeah, both were only 1 year. One model year for each. And they're both absolutely fantastic. You don't really see them come up for sale that often, but when they do, the paint coats get you a pretty big bump over just a regular old black or gray or blue or bright red like everyone wants with the Corvette, but you know, pretty cool. Like just like the ZR1.
Just like this one.
Yeah.
Wow. Is it original paint? Control F for original.
Original parts came off. Not about original paint, it's about original parts. Who knows what parts they're talking about?
Oh.
I've never seen
fantastic.
I've never seen the LT5 with these black intake runners. I don't know if that's original or if they've been powder coated or painted or something, but either way, pretty fucking sweet. You also posted this here W12 Mulliner with a Ducati Diavel for Bentley Mulliner. So this comes with a
matching pair.
Yeah, this comes with a Ducati that is supposed to match with your Bentley Mulliner, I suppose.
Not a commonly matched pair.
Right, I'm trying to imagine the person that uses both of these.
Right.
And he's a cool guy, whoever he is. He's the type of guy who owns a house like this.
Yeah. Well, I'm not sure this gentleman used either of these.
Dice. How many of these did he use?
Hey, he didn't use a single one of them.
16,000 miles. I presume that's on the car. I don't know how many are on the bicycle. On the bicicletta. Probably none.
Go down to some of the bike pictures of the tank with the Bentley logo on there. It's fucking so sick.
Let's see what we got here. Yeah.
Oh, the Mulliner Diavel or Diavel.
Yeah, I always called it
I don't know how you
Diavel.
pronounce that
I always called it Diavel. Maybe it is Diavel. I don't know. I've never talked to Mr. Ducati himself about it.
Me either.
Yeah, but
he definitely signed off on this thing. And
yeah. Look at all the carbon.
It is striking.
Yeah. Look at the seat.
Yeah.
I'm curious if they have any shots of the odometer. 6 miles. That makes more sense.
There we go.
It's never been moved.
So he got them both.
Yeah. And it just looked nice in the garage. It's currently sitting at
The guy at
150K.
The guy at the Bentley dealer sold them on both.
Yeah, he saw this guy coming.
He had a hell of a weekend.
Right.
That commission must have been like $8,000.
Made a boat payment, I'll tell you that. $344.5
Yeah.
for what I presume is the pair. I don't see the option for a motorcycle.
Yeah, so 344 seems about right for the car.
What in the hell is smoker's specification? It comes with an ashtray?
It's a Bentley.
I figured they all had ashtrays.
I don't know. Not anymore.
Smoker's specification.
Because of the liberal agenda.
The goddamn liberal agenda is taking the ashtrays out of our Bentleys. Ain't this some bullshit? Huh. Well, I can't find a price on the Duke, but I imagine it's not cheap. Oh, it comes with a matching jacket with a Bentley on the breast.
Oh, how much just for the jacket?
Yeah, I was gonna say I'd really like to have this Dionyse jacket. I'll give you $1,000 for that and a helmet. Something tells me that wouldn't even get me in the conversation.
What, you just wear that in your Corvette?
Yeah, yeah. I'd wear the helmet and the jacket in my Corvette. In my truck. Ooh, it's got a little flip down sunglass. That's pretty cool. Who's the helmet by? It just says Ducati. I didn't know Ducati made helmets. Oh, alright. Cool.
How do you pronounce that?
Alright.
Alright?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I've always said it. I don't know. Again, just like
Yeah.
the Diavel. Alright, what else we got?
Or the Diavel.
Yeah, the Diavel. The Diavel and the REI. So this is a Porsche 962, which is something that you might see, you know, going down the straight
Le
at Le
Mans
Mans. Yeah, what's it called? Straight at Le Mans. The Mulsanne.
Mulsanne.
Yeah, but this is something you can take down to the Starbuck because this is a road car.
Is this street legal?
This is a street legal road car.
Is it the one from the guy in Japan?
I believe it's right-hand drive. I'm not sure the original country of origin. I believe this one's being sold in the UK. But it's got a UK road title, so I imagine you probably could import this to America and title it. It's 25 years old. Hell.
You know the one I'm talking about, though, right? The guy in Japan that drives the 962 around?
No, but he's my hero.
Yeah.
I mean, you could be that guy. You could be the American version of that guy. So,
Wow.
here's this car.
Well, how did they road legalize it?
I don't know. I don't know.
So cool.
Yeah. It's got a stick shift like God intended. This is your light for your wasser.
Oh, is that a manual? Really?
Oh, yeah.
Not a sequential.
In 1988, no. No, I mean, I think X-Track was making some of those air assist sequentials for rally cars then, but look at this one.
Oh, there it is.
That right there is a stick shift,
Wow.
pal. And there's a clutch lever down there. You can be click-clacking in your
Wow.
manual 962 in this thing.
Your manual 962.
Yeah.
And for how much?
It's
$1 million?
They're asking £1 million.
That seems cheap.
Exceedingly reasonable, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
I mean, you think of the other cars you're getting for $1 million. Give me this thing all day long.
Yeah. Bore off.
Yeah. I
Give me
mean,
a fucking 962.
yeah, who needs an F40 when I could have, 4.5 962s for that kind of money?
Yeah. F40s are $3 million now.
Yeah. I mean,
Wow.
something to be said for it. And let's
Look up the Japanese guy that drives a 962 real quick.
No, not 952, 962. Porsche 962 rules the public roads of Japan.
Oh, so it's not this one. It is a different one.
I see an article on Ren's list. On the road in a 962 Le Mans car. This one appears to have a Rothman's livery.
Oh, this one has Rothman. Okay.
Yeah. Mr. Moroi, 55, an entrepreneur and owner of M's Vantech, industrial sheet metal fabrication. Interesting. Well, he's living his best life.
Yeah.
Does he also have this old 2000 GT? That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, he has a. There's a video of his whole collection that is wild. I can't remember what channel it's on, but
He's just casually dailies a 962 around the streets of Tokyo, huh?
yeah, he cruises.
Yeah. Down to the right, manual
has
gear
no-
lever, 5-speed dog leg with the exposed linkage running down the door sill.
There he is at the Family Mart.
Fueling her up.
Oh, man.
Wonder if she runs off pump gas.
This-
Wow.
That's living life
Yeah.
right there.
I want an
Whatever we're
F1.
doing.
I want an
is
F1
not
car.
like-
He replies.
I want an F1 car.
He wants to daily a Formula One though.
How you gonna put signals on an F1 car though?
Mr. Moroi would find a way. I have a feeling.
Yeah, I bet he would.
You just use hand signals. Reach your little hand out that cockpit. Reach your little chicken wing out there. All right. Let's wrap it up, buddy. Real quick. Tell me about this Navajo priestess's Casio Duro.
Well, Mitch sent this to me. It's a Casio Duro.
He didn't
with
just buy it.
what appears.
Only
I tried to tell him to buy it.
Only $300 for a $40 watch, huh?
Yeah,
I guess it's all this valuable turquoise that's attached to it.
yeah, and whatever they called those other stones in there.
I don't know what the hell that is. That looks like a kidney bean.
Yeah, those are kidney bean stones.
Kidney bean stains. It reminds me of the the Matthew Tissot that he wears from The Irishman. This thing. Except
Oh God.
except for merged with one of those oh God, what are those? Breitlings that have the watch and the bracelet?
Yeah.
Is it Breitling?
I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about, though. There
Yeah,
we go.
I do.
That right there.
There it is.
A Breitling Juniper. I know it says Jupiter. I'm going to call it a Juniper.
Only that one has a whole nother watch in the bracelet.
Yeah.
This one just has a
Kidney bean.
kidney bean
Yeah.
or some turquoise.
It looks like a
they
tick. A tick that's full of blood. Somebody walked up to me with
Hey,
that
what?
on their wrist and be like, "Oh God, do you need me to burn that off for
Hey,
you?"
300 bones for it.
With tortuous and red coral. I assume this is supposed to be turquoise.
Yeah.
Tortuous. Sterling silver
Tortuous.
with tortuous and red coral. So let's say you do think this is worth $300. Let's live in that world for a moment. You're gonna stick that on a $40 watch?
You stick it on a Duro. Yeah.
I'd be like, tell you what, I'll give you
Right.
25 for the head.
Yeah, so
you could
$30 for the Duro right now. Let's go.
You can keep this. You can keep the tortuous and the tick that's bursting at the seams.
The exploding tick.
Yeah. All right, we gotta wrap it up, gang. It's been a big week.
Oh, yeah, a lot of news, a lot of listings, a lot of
A
games.
lot of stuff, jam-packed. All right, until next week, I'm Austin.
I'm Patty.
All right, see you guys next week. Bye.
Nighty night.